So one day we just thought, what would happen if we took the MX-5 and we just decided to run it at places that we absolutely shouldn't? And the MX-5 Cup was born. This is Season 3. We're at Darlington. We have no idea what we're doing, but we're going to do it for 50 laps, and it's going to be a blast. Super glad that you're with us. Thomas Andrews, the Season 4 champion for Thursday Night Thunder, and Aiden Norman, the 3-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, lining up side by side. Green flag is out at the Lady in Black. The MX-5s are racing. Perfectly legal move, as we talked about it. Noah Belleville going for the lead and right down to the apron. He shoots in front of all these guys, but now he's a sitting duck. Brave move nonetheless as the sun sets over Darlington. Aiden Norman leading the way by 2/100ths of a second. He leads that first lap over Seth Wansing. Now into turn number 1, the pride of Kansas City, and the number 9 Miller Lite. MX-5 sits just ahead of Matthew Kent in some paint scheme. I have no idea. He's at the Avengers as they have a huge wreck behind him. It's the 19 Toby Estes in the student driver machine. Tristan Catania makes it through. Hasn't even arrived to the accident. Never mind. Tommy Withers also getting messed up in the Sonic the Hedgehog car. And, well, just close racing, and that was going to happen. Drivers get 3 maximum tire changes tonight and 1 fast repair. 1 fast repair. So Tommy Withers. There's so many Toms. I can't keep them all straight. And it's Ryan Pennell, the local driver as well. From Fingerville, South Carolina, a tiny, tiny town about an hour and a half away from the Charlotte Motor Speedway, and the native from Fingerville gets into the accident. Let's see what happened to Ryan Pennell. Estes just comes up right on Pennell, and nowhere for him to go. Who's that? Avoiding that at the back. That's the 51 of Briley Wright. Check this out. Gets on the brakes and gets right through that. You know, I won't call it the Cole Trickle Award just yet. It was a pretty cool move, and he avoided that accident, but not quite Cole Trickle worthy. But still, everybody, you know, shout out. Give Briley Wright his due. So that's the first accident here. Seth Wansing leading the race. We're going to take this time here just to take a quick break. Let's get this out of the way here. So we're going to go away for 2 minutes. We're going to get everything sorted, and we'll be back for more MX-5s. It's round 2 of the ARC's MX-5 Cup at Darlington. About to go racing once again, Kansas City's Seth Wansing up front with Matt Kent in the Avengers 31 sitting behind him. Aiden Norman rolling in third. Cody Riggs in fourth. He was a part of that late race accident last week in which Patrick Allen won, and he is now leading the points. Last week I said it's the most unbelievable thing that you're ever going to see because Patrick Allen never wins races, and he absolutely won a race. This is going to hurt. He won a race before Dustin Painter. Green flag. Landon's in the house just as the MX-5s go green. Seth Wansing up at the front. How about the 45 of Patrick Allen in the Rams machine on the outside? Last week's winner trying to make something of it. The 2 of Thomas Andrews just hanging back with fellow New Englander Tristan Catania, both drivers residing from New Jersey. Winston-Salem, North Carolina's Dustin Painter in the 65. Briley Wright in the 51, just watching the 45 make contact. There's the 41 of Noah Belleville, who also wants a piece of these guys. On board with the 41. This is so close. Bahamian Elridge George just at the front of this one, coming up onto that 6'9 of Josh Garrison. Or is it the 199? I'm sorry, it looks like 6'9 from here. Gotta love that frame rate, by the way. A smooth 25 frames per second, I think. I have no idea. The 199 of Josh Garrison. Also known as Dirt. Why? I have no idea, but I'm sure it was an Xbox gamer tag thing. I'm pretty sure it was an Xbox gamer tag thing. Look at Aiden Norman getting turned. He goes down into the wall, and it may have been Patrick Allen that did it to him. Caution out at Darlington. Oh, you better believe it was Patrick Allen that had done it to him. And it looks like there was some aftermath as well, so have a look at Aiden Norman once again. Oh, wow. Yeah, bump draft of the century from Patrick Allen, destroying Aiden Norman. And then Matthew Kent, the Avengers machine. Looks like he gets a little fun with the back end of Garrison. Sends the 199 into the wall and does the same to Elrich George. It's showtime. Boogity, boogity, boogity. And Landon goes ahead and subscribes again and triggers a heart attack because for some reason I have that Terrell Waltrip noise turned up to 1,000. Let's see what Elrich George had to do with this. Absolutely nothing. It looks like he just got caught up in the worst of it. In the 40 Red Bull machine. Yep. Innocent bystander. Matt Kent tags the 199 and triggers all of that going on. Aiden Norman just gets turned by Patrick Allen, so not the most dignified of cautions to be caught up in, but that's going to leave Cody Riggs at the front of this field and one of the Bluegrass Bandits in tonight's race. Here to have some fun with us. Let's talk to Cody. Let's see what's going on here. If I can click the right button, maybe we might be able to get him in here. Cody Riggs, Rick James up top. How are you now? Cody Riggs, how are you now? And Cody can't hear us.
I've been muted this whole time. My bad.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good, dog. How are you?
Not so bad, man. Landon's in the house cheering you guys on. He says that he sponsored your car tonight. Ask him. This is the same ski paint scheme that you ran last week at Phoenix, and I remember, man, you always tell me about this. What is it, like some soda that you can only get in Kentucky or something like that?
They used to make it in our hometown in Greensburg. The bottling plant was down there. I'm actually drinking one right now, so they're real good, man. I had to ship you some or something.
No, absolutely, man. You know, the other day I had some cheer wine because I remember Dustin Painter was telling me about this soda that is kind of something in the South that you can get called cheer wine, and it showed up at my grocery store the other day, so I picked that up. So I'll absolutely have to see if I can get some of that, and if not, I will absolutely pay to have some shipped, man. You're leading this thing. You've got the pride of Kansas City behind you. You've got the points leader sitting in third. There's another Bluegrass Bandit running around in ninth. Already a couple of cautions, man. Y'all only get one fast repair tonight, so you're going to have to use it wisely. You got a chance to win this thing or what?
Oh, man, it's anybody's race, I think, man. But, I mean, we're going to give it all we got. I'm going to keep trying to make these risky moves and stay up here towards the front. But, I mean, we're all out here having a blast, dude. If you could hear the voice chat in here, I mean, we're just laughing and cutting up, having a great time, man. These things are fun.
I'm glad, man. All right, keep the shiny side up, man, and hopefully we talk to you at the end of the show.
Hopefully.
Riggs is going to go back to work, so are we. If you've just tuned in, you have not missed a thing. The MX-5s are in full effect tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun with these cars. These cars are always, 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 always a blast. I absolutely love these things. Now, I think I may have made an error here. Oh, no. All right, we've got the right graphic up there for the replay cover there. I thought that we still had the Thursday Night Thunder one. Nope, my mistake. All right, in any case, Cody Riggs is leading this one. Seth Wanting's on the outside. Patrick Allen restarting in third, with some damage on the right front of his LA Rams machine. Toby Estes in the 19 student driver machine. I don't know if he used a fast repair or not, but he's back in the house. Aiden Norman also in the house as well. We do have lucky dogs. We do have wave rounds. So drivers do have the ability to get their cars repaired and get close to the lead lap again. There's Tommy Withers. There's Elrich George. They've decided to rejoin tonight's festivities. Kentucky's Cody Riggs with control of the field. This is what the world looks like from his tail. Patrick Allen getting up close and personal with the three of Cody Riggs. And we'll see exactly how this one ends up here. Waiting for that signal. These guys are anxious to go. I'm anxious to see them run. Let's go racing. Green is out. And they're already wrecking at the back. Dustin Painter's gone around. Josh Garrison barely avoids him. Noah Belleville in the 41 coming up behind that number 3. We stay green. Cody Riggs keeps it moving at the front. Riggs in the 3, Belleville in the 41. How about Seth Wanting trying something on the outside? Let's see what happened to Painter in the 65. Belleville is trying to find out where he can put this car to get a really short line around the corner, and he's going to figure it out sooner or later. He figured it out on lap 1, and I tell you, this kid's pretty smart. You got to watch out for him. 14 laps about to be completed. Drivers can go approximately 25 laps on one tank of gas. So if they want to run tires from, well, I suppose the next pit stop to the end, they are good to go. 25 to go next time by. Patrick Allen goes around. There goes Tristan Catania and Aiden Norman. It's a huge wreck down the backstretch. Ryan Pinnell's involved again. Cody Pinnell got a piece of that one too. This one's going to hurt, and Patrick Allen immediately jumps to the pits. Pinnell looking like he had nothing to do with this one. Patrick Allen gets right up into Cody Riggs, and it's a heavy slam. Check this out. That's a shame. Aiden Norman also heading a huge part of the wall. I think he had to use a fast repair as well. See what happened to Riggs? Oh, Patrick Allen just forces the issue down the middle. Have another look. Allen just goes in with a head full of steam, no intent to turn the race car, and gets right into Cody Riggs. And just another look. Nothing Riggs could do. So Patrick Allen's going to get that race car fixed. Josh Garrison survives at the front. Toby Estes sitting in the second position after being involved in that first crash. Everybody coming down into the pits, seeing if they can get some sort of repairs, some sort of something, just to keep their cars moving. Thomas Andrews could be in contention for this one. Josh Garrison being scored as your race leader. So we're going to stack them, and we're going to go again. We're inside the final 24 laps of racing. It's round 2 of the MX-5 Cup at Darlington. $20 laps to go when we go racing again. And I'm pretty sure I made an error when I created this lobby, because I intended it to go from sunset into darkness, but what I've done is I made it go from the crack of dawn into stark noon. So that's exciting. Where are we next week? We'll just mess with the weather even more. This is why you don't let me create lobbies, because I will mess them up every single time. And I couldn't tell you exactly where we're meant to race next week, but we'll figure it out here in a moment. We still have some racing to do. It's going to be 21 laps to go when they take the green. Josh Garrison's at the front of this race. Briley Wright's in the second position. Dustin Painter has decided to use a fast repair. He comes back out onto the racetrack. Ryan Pennell still damaged, but he's going to try his best. Elrich George in the 40 looks like he's back to play as well. Thomas Andrews rolling in third. Patrick Allen, he's done. He said he's had enough here. Briley Wright on the outside of Josh Garrison, getting ready to run once again. 21 laps to go at the Lady in Black. Drivers wait for the signal, and we're racing again. Thomas Andrews leads the first lap after restart. Noah Belleville, who made all those passes when we started this race, to the inside of car number 2. Toby Estes in that 51. 19, I'm sorry. I'm going to mess these numbers up tonight, but he's trying to get alongside Garrison. These guys are really going to push and shove. We'll see just how far they go before we call it quits tonight. Dustin Painter, he's just sitting back and he's waiting for all of these guys to wreck. Andrews with a little bit of a shove from Belleville. You just saw him shake the Miller Lite car into turn number 3. How about Estes? He wants a piece of him now. Matt Kent really going to sail it through the corner. He's going to force the issue using the apron. But again, we told these guys in practice, in that little mini drivers meeting we had, told them if you use the apron, the responsibility is yours to lift. And basically what that means is when the car's coming up off that apron, it's going to be incredibly hard to drive and keep on the line that you're trying to race there. As Ryan Pennell is coming up, as here comes the cavalry behind him. And I apologize for the crap frame rate. We're going to get that one fixed, as well as the 31 of Kent really shakes it on the 19. And Ryan Pennell is doing his best, and that's all we can ask of him. As they go 4 wide for second place. This is madness. Look at the 19 of Estes. He gets a shake into the corner. Belleville's going to try it again. He's right on the inside, and he's brave for even attempting this. But yeah, he scrubs off way too much speed in the corner. And look at that. He goes from first all the way down to 11th. How about Toby Estes out front? Here comes Garrison beneath him. Now Matt Kent's going to have something to say about this too. Kent to the inside in the 31. Garrison on the outside in that 199. That's the 9 of Seth Wanting. That's on the inside. No way they make it through this without crashing. What happened to Aiden Norman? We just saw him on the inside, and he just went absolutely nowhere in that 62. Garrison's still leading, and it's 14 laps to go this time by. Andrews with a little bit of a push to the 199. Estes to the inside of the 19. Here comes Cody Riggs. Riggs is in 13th. He's not even on the lead lap, I don't think. There you go. There's an easier way to read all those positions. Lucky number 13 laps to go next time by. Cody Riggs is a lap off the pace. He's just waiting for that next caution. Noah Belleville went purple, 35.85. And if you just tuned in, this is some of the most exciting racing you're going to see. Sim racing or not. This is unbelievable. How about Matt Kent shooting it down to the inside? Toby Estes. Look, oh my gosh, Josh Garrison's going to make it 4 wide for the lead. Are you kidding me? That's awesome. And 3 wide again, but for third. And it's Noah Belleville who's to the inside of Seth Wansing, who's just going to stay off the wall. Oh, this drafting is just intense. This is awesome. You just can't get enough of this stuff here, and really, you hope that it ends nice and everybody plays nice. You know that they won't, but you really you hope it does. $11 laps remain. Matt Kent and Thomas Andrews side by side. How about Seth Wansing? He's going to try something. Now he's going to get up close to that wall. Kent still out front. Garrison to the inside. Andrews on the outside. Thomas Andrews has been keeping that outside line all to himself. Maybe he knows something. 1-0 to go this time, and then it's going to be 9 at the line. Thomas Andrews leads by 3/100ths. 9 to go next time by. Garrison to the inside. Andrews on the outside. Maybe they made contact. I have no idea, but this is what it's going to look like here for the rest of the race. Then bring it on. Aiden Norman in the back. Dustin Painter behind him. A couple of North Carolinians. Matt Kent upsetting the balance. He's going to take it to the inside. Tommy Withers behind him in the Sonic Machine. 199 of Garrison still leads. He's going to get a big push from Thomas Andrews. And if there's one guy that knows how to draft out here, it's Thomas Andrews. Seth Wansing to the inside. Back up front. New leader, Cody Riggs. Well, nope, I lied. I'm sorry. I'm getting caught up in the excitement. Technically, he's leading all of these cars, but he's not on the lead lap. And Seth Wansing's going to go for a spill. There's the crash. There's the caution. Matt Kent's involved. Tommy Withers is involved. Elridge George comes out of nowhere like a missile, determined to slap Matt Kent in the face. And boy, Matt Kent got slapped in the face. Fourth caution tonight with 9 laps to go. Let's see what happened. Kent in the 31 Avengers machine. Oh, he goes to the inside. I think Wansing tries to throw a block. Elridge George tries to avoid it all, but he loses control trying to avoid it. He gets right into Matt Kent. From George's perspective, just slams right into Matt Kent. He tried avoiding him, right? Noah Belleville also caught a piece. Belleville in the 41 Haas machine to the inside of that. Almost avoids it. Matt Kent loses control and collects Noah Belleville. Luckily, Belleville just, well, I was going to say Belleville got nothing, but then he also got damage in the front there, too. One more time looking at Matt Kent. In the 31 in the center. And you can't see because my camera angles are garbage. But there he goes getting wrecked. So that's going to leave us inside 7 laps to go, and it's Weehawken, New Jersey's Thomas Andrews who's leading this race with Briley Wright behind him. I'm almost sorry that I put these guys in such a precarious position to wreck all the time, but I'm having fun. I hope these guys are having fun as well. Thomas Andrews, Briley Wright, Rick James up top. Can you hear me?
Gotcha. I gotcha.
Well, first and second, Andrews and Wright respectively. It's going to be approximately 5 to go when we take the green again. What's the racing like? It looks chaotic. Is it as chaotic down there as it looks like from back here?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is absolutely wild. It's a blast being down here and running wide open here at this track. These guys are, I know we've had a bunch of cautions, but, I mean, they've done a heck of a job just keeping it together. I feel like every lap we're on edge and almost wrecking, so it's been a blast.
Briley, you're sitting there in the second position. I think this is the highest you've been all race. Have you just been waiting for this moment, waiting for everybody to wreck each other so you can get up to the front?
I can't give away any of my secrets now, Rick.
Yeah, those highly technical secrets, definitely. One thing I will say is that the last time we had you in the booth, your microphone was terribly quiet, and now it sounds a lot better, so I think we can all give you a round of applause for that, too. Landon's in the house. He's cheering for Riggs. He actually says he sponsored Riggs' car, and to ask him about it. So we'll ask you about the sponsor on yours. Who the hell is Don Franklin?
It's the dealership I work at, and I want to talk to Landon because I didn't know Landon was giving out sponsorship, so he might have to try to get something going with him.
Strike a deal with Landon. He's always betting on football or something. It's got to be good for something. He's got to come down to those bets one of these days, right?
Yeah, I'll take the money, that's for sure.
Take the money and run. Y'all got Tristan Catania sitting in third, Dustin Painter in fourth, Noah Belleville in fifth, who's been just taking that apron like crazy. Does the apron work like that? I mean, you think he's going to use it on the last lap, but can you carry enough speed out of there using the apron?
You can definitely make it work, but I'll tell you right now, that's not in my book at all. I'm not going to try that. I have something else planned, and yeah, it's going to the bottom like that. You can make it work, and if you make it work, then I mean, you could get a huge run, but just not something that I'm going to do.
Tommy?
Yeah, I don't think the bottom's going to work, but I could be wrong. You're just going to get too far out like Moldy did, or Noah did at the beginning of the race. So, I don't know. If anyone's going to pull it off, though, it's him. Hopefully he doesn't wreck the whole field when doing it.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get a repeat of last week, but I'm having fun. I hope you guys are too, man. Pull the belts tight. Hopefully we talk to you here in a little bit.
Appreciate it.
Briley Wright and Thomas Andrews going back to work. We're going to do the same. Landon's laughing at that sponsorship request from Briley, so I think that's a no, Briley, but we'll see what comes of that. Briley Wright also starting in the, 15th position? So stone dead last, and here he is in second. I don't even know if he's used a fast repair yet, but hey, I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun, too. 4 more laps at the Lady in Black. It's race 2 in the ARC's MX-5 Cup, brought to you by Drip Diecast and Collectibles. And a little word about them. They've been with us for a while. We love the folks over at Drip. It is the #1 store to go to online for NASCAR memorabilia. Check them out on Facebook and eBay, Drip Diecast and Collectibles. Thomas Andrews with control as he comes to the flag. Green flag is out at Darlington, and it's 4 laps to go. Bless the local driver, Ryan Pennell from Fingerville, South Carolina. He's running in 13th. Hasn't repaired the car, but by God, he's trying his hardest. Briley Wright at the front of this one. So far, Thomas Andrews beneath him. 3 laps to go. And mercifully, Patrick Allen not amongst any of these drivers. How the hell he won last week, I'll have no idea. But Toby Estes says, I want to win this week. Garrison wants to stop him. He dives out to the front. And there's some contact there. There goes Garrison. Wright's with him. Belleville just misses that one. Belleville almost got caught up. And they make it through. Drag race for the lead. Thomas Andrews to the inside. Briley Wright on the outside. Dustin Painter behind him. And on they go. Landon about to sponsor Briley if he wins this one. If Briley's listening, he's about to go nuts trying to win this race to win Landon's sponsorship. Dustin Painter, second in line on the outside, and it's less than 2 miles to go at the track. Painter just sneaks to the inside, and Seth Wansing beats him down there. White flag this time by. Wansing on the apron. No yellow line rule at Darlington, but the driver on the apron has the responsibility to lift. White flag for the second win in the MX-5 Cup, and I promise you, unlike the 24 Hours of Daytona, this one ain't getting cut short. Painter to the inside with Andrews behind him. Tristan Catania's going to try and fit third in line. Makes contact with Seth Wansing. There goes Painter. He's done. They're wrecking behind Thomas Andrews. Maybe Painter's not done. Does he make it through this wreck right here? He does. Wansing on the outside of Andrews. Here comes Briley Wright in third. A&T champion Aiden Norman in fourth. One last run. Here comes Seth Wansing. Are there any challengers to the line at Darlington? It is Seth Wansing who wins round two. Thomas Andrews in second. Briley Wright in third. And the pride of Kansas City, Missouri wins round two of the ARCS MX5 Cup. Dustin Painter unofficially finishes 8th. We're going to go back and check out that white flag. You better believe it. Dustin Painter coming to the white flag with the lead, and he might have some choice words for Thomas Andrews. And Landon says, damn, Briley, he almost got that $7. Maybe next time. Cody Pennell cheering on Seth Wansing. And he's going to he's going to crash the car, and he has done. Seth has crashed the car trying to celebrate. So while Seth is... What in the hell is he doing? So while Seth attempts to celebrate, let's go take a look at that white flag lap, huh? Wansing on the outside, and you got to feel for Dustin Painter at this point. Was he just on the front of Thomas Andrews? Yep, there it is. Andrews tries to give him a bump, turns Painter sideways, and they all go wrecking on the outside of him. And Painter survives all of that garbage. One more look, by the way. Tristan Catania was involved. There's the white flag. And this is just some of the most exciting racing ever. I absolutely love this stuff, man. Yeah, Catania and Wansing make contact. Oh, the 6 of Tommy Withers. He gets a little bump from Cody Riggs behind him. Run that back. Cody Riggs just gets into the number 6. Watch the Sonic car. Riggs behind him. Yup, just gives them a nudge. Catania gets involved. These guys are still in it. Seth Wansing just ahead of Thomas Andrews. Aiden Norman with a giant blink. He disappeared off the face of the earth. Aiden trying to do his own thing. And it's enough for Seth Wansing to cross the line in first. Is he still there? That's still Seth's car. He's just going to park it. He's going to park it for the camera. Thank you, Seth. I appreciate you, buddy. Let's get him in the booth. Let's get Thomas Andrews and Briley right in there as well. This is going to be an awesome interview. We'll see you folks in a minute. On the podium with our top 3, starting with the pride of Greensburg, Kentucky for tonight at least, Briley Wright in the house. And Briley, Landon said earlier, you almost won that $7 illustrious sponsorship by winning this race. But third tonight, man, you survived the hell out of that one.
Yeah, whenever I missed that wreck, I had a good run going, and we still had most of the backstretch to go. So my plan was to cut inside because Andrews and Seth were really slow right there. And as soon as I went to make my move to the bottom, I saw Aiden, so I couldn't make that move, and that just slowed me up so much. I tried to make a run for it on the outside, but I couldn't get a big enough run built up. But that was fun. I can't wait till we do this again.
Oh, it was so much fun. I mean, going into that last lap there, I was right behind Dustin, and I was just trying to push him enough to kind of check out a little bit and duke it out between us going into 3 and 4. But I guess I got into him a little bit too much going into the corner, and just got his car upset enough to where he got loose, and Seth was able to get by us. And congrats to him. But either way, this was a ton of fun, and I can't wait to do it again.
And there I go clicking buttons that I shouldn't be clicking as I just put up the Seth Wansing What Are You Doing Move of the Race Award. I promise you I just put that on there. Wow. See, I need to well, all right. That's the kind of professionalism you can expect on Mazda Mondays. More of that next week. But before that, let's bring in the race winner for whose award I've just put on there. Seth Wansing. I don't know when's the last time you won a race, man, but you're finally going to have to get the cobwebs off of that trophy cabinet. You have won in the MX-5 Cup, my friend.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I won a race either. It's been a little bit since middle of last year, but that was a ton of fun. Was up front all day till got turned on the bottom, and then used my last fast repair. And on that last wreck, I was third in line on the top and wanted to go to the bottom a couple times, and just decided not to go down there and stay up top. And we got cleared, and then I went inside of Briley and Dustin and thought I had went too early, but I figured if I stay third or second in line, then I'm never going to be able to avoid the seeming stampede of guys coming behind me going 5 wide and just get caught up in traffic. So I just got up front and then got steamrolled and blocked up top. And thanks to Briley for not completely turning me in the middle of the corner, and just kept it on the top and avoided all the chaos and got a good run and got just far off out enough in 3 and 4 to where they couldn't get enough draft to pass me back. So that was a ton of fun.
So next week we got Martinsville. Seth, Tommy, Briley, these MX-5s at Martinsville are going to be a hoot. Are we going to see you there next week?
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Well, that's 3 I'll be there's. I'll be there as well. That makes 4 of us. So we're just gonna keep this circus going, and we're gonna do it all next week. We're just gonna make it up as we go along, and hope it ends up as cool as it ended up tonight. Seth Wansing, your winner. Landon says he's gonna be there too. So shout out Landon. Next Monday night, right here, 8:30 Eastern. We're going to do Martinsville. Is that what we're doing? The schedule's right on my screen. I can't read. We're doing Martinsville next week. This Thursday night, though, is Thursday Night Thunder, obviously, and I have no idea where we're going to be. Tommy, where are we going to be this Thursday, for God's sake?
Daytona.
Well, there you go. If you want more just barely restrained chaos, tune in Thursday night, 8:40 Eastern, right here, Rick James TV. We're going to have the Gen 4 cars at Daytona. Then Monday night next week, the MX-5s at Martinsville. Until that next race, everybody.